The world is running out of gas. Wow, that's quite a thought from Harry Rabbit Angstrom, isn't it?
It really hits you. Or that image you mentioned, the truckers shooting their own rigs for diesel.
Yeah, along the Pottsville Pike, it just instantly puts you in this place of real societal stress. You feel it.
Absolutely. Sets the scene perfectly for what we're diving into today, how big events press down on individual lives.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we are plunging into John Updike's Rabbit is Rich. We've pulled out a whole lot of excerpts here.
Yeah, it's a really detailed picture of America in the, late 70s, early 80s?
Exactly. And our goal here is to give you a shortcut, really, to understanding this pivotal time. Economic shifts, changing social rules, personal struggles.
All through Harry Angstrom's eyes. So, expect some maybe surprising details, connections you hadn't thought of. It's about seeing how everyday life bumps up against these bigger historical currents.
Okay, so that image, the truckers, it's pure desperation. Harry must have felt that tension constantly.
Oh, for sure.
He's described standing there at Springer Motors, watching the traffic on Route 111, calls it thin and scared.
Thin and scared, that says a lot.
And the details are so sharp. Gas lines. 99.9 cents a gallon. Think about that.
Right. Seems almost quaint now, but the panic was real.
90% of stations closed for the weekend. The governor stepping in, demanding $5 minimum sales just to stop people panicky topping up.
It paints such a vivid picture of, a world really low on fuel. Metaphorically, too, maybe.
And what's fascinating is how these, local worries, they weren't just local, were they?
No, not at all. They were symptoms of a nationwide energy crisis. Those truckers, or you mentioned that guy in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, putting his car up on 2x4s to squeeze in a bit more gas.
Exactly. It shows a society just frayed at the edges. Like Harry says, people are going wild. Their dollars are going rotten.
That feeling of money just evaporating.
Yeah, it wasn't just about gas. It was this deeper economic instability hitting everyone.
So Harry, the car salesman, he finds an angle, right? He's pushing Toyotas.
He is. Smart move, really.
Yeah.
Leveraging the better mileage, the lower service costs.
And he's got consumer reports to back him up, apparently.
Right. And his pitch is blunt. Buy a Toyota, turn your dollars into yen.
So what's the bigger picture there? What does selling Japanese cars signal?
Well, it's kind of profound, isn't it? It's Harry maybe unconsciously acknowledging the end of something.
The great American ride, as he thinks of it.
Precisely. It's this quiet shift, this acceptance that, foreign goods aren't just an option anymore. They're almost a necessity. It signals a change in America's place in the world, maybe. Less self-sufficient.
That quiet surrender.
Yeah.
It really contrasts with the past he remembers, or that Charlie remembers.
Oh, the Imperial car.
Yeah, twin carburetors, looking like a toilet being flushed, pure excess.
A different era entirely.
And now, Harry's hedging his bets differently. He's getting into gold.
Right. Because the dollar feels shaky. Gold's up, 60% in less than a year?
He's convinced the dollar's just going to keep leaking, so
Yeah.
gold seems like the safe haven.
It captures that inflation anxiety perfectly. But then you get Buddy Englefinger.
Yes. The cynic.
Right. His take is pretty bleak. Debtors benefit, society's losers, the person with actual cash.
Vanishing like the Red Indian. Wow.
Yeah. And he even blames the government, says they rigged the whole gas shortage. It shows how divisive that economic stress was. People looking for explanations, for blame.
And it wasn't just gold, was it? There was talk of other investment.
Oriental carpets, yeah. Someone tells Harry they're better than gold. It just underscores this scramble for security when nothing feels solid anymore.
So this economic anxiety, it must have seeped into everything else, right? Social life, communities.
Absolutely. You see the physical landscape changing? Those fields Harry remembers, now they're malls.
And familiar spots like Johnny Fry's Chop House, it just keeps changing hands, becoming one thing after another. The Chuck Wagon, the Crepe House.
Yeah, a succession of unsuccessful restaurants.
Yeah.
It mirrors that feeling of instability.
And there's that sense of stagnation, almost. In conversation, Harry feels like everything's been said. On TV, too.
Yeah, it's a fascinating contrast. On one hand, this feeling that things are played out. But then
new people show up.
Exactly. New people too dumb to know it keep showing up as if the fun's just started. That's how he sees the crowd at the Grape House.
So like a generational gap in perception?
I think so. The older generation feels the weight of history, the repetition. The younger ones, maybe they're just living in the now, less burdened by it all. It's like they're experiencing a different reality within the same space.
And speaking of generations, the family stuff is, well, it's complicated, especially with Nelson, his son.
Oh, yeah. Nelson's back from Colorado. Harry feels put upon.
And Nelson sees his dad as this giant, just getting bigger and bigger. There's definitely tension there.
And you have to remember the context. Nelson's getting married, right?
Yeah.
To Prue or Teresa.
The shotgun wedding, because she's pregnant.
Right. And Ma Springer, Janice's mother, she's insisting on the marriage. Very traditional.
Which clashes with Nelson's previous relationship with Melanie, right? Charlie described that as having the charge of cuddling a teddy bear.
Exactly. It highlights that clash between old expectations and newer, maybe more casual ways of relating. Huge family stress.
And relationships. I mean, Updike really goes there, doesn't he? Love, affairs, secrets.
It does. It's very candid. Janice's affair with Charlie, Harry's later on, especially with Thelma Harrison.
He doesn't shy away from the details. And Harry seems to feel he's being his true self in those moments. What's Updike getting at?
Well, it's more than just, affairs for the sake of it. It feels like these characters are searching for something real, some kind of authentic connection or self-expression.
In a world that feels kind of fake.
Maybe. Their honesty about sex, about their feelings, it's almost desperate. A way to feel something genuine when everything else feels uncertain.
Like Thelma telling Harry about her husband Ronnie's insecurities, calling Harry her dream man. That's raw.
It is. And Janice, later admitting her tears weren't just about one thing, but everything, including the swapping. There's this strange acceptance of the messiness,
And then there's this whole other thread. Harry's search for his daughter, Annabelle.
From his past with Ruth Leonard.
Yeah.
He's haunted by that.
He goes to her farm almost like spying. There's this deep longing. How does that play out?
It's a search for connection,
Yeah.
maybe redemption. But Ruth, she doesn't play along with his fantasy.
No.
No, she's fierce. Annabelle is her daughter. And then she hits him with the truth about her own abortion back then.
Wow. That must shatter his image of things.
Completely. It forces Harry to confront the real consequences of his past actions. No more romanticizing. It's a really painful but maybe necessary moment of self-reckoning for him.
So, okay, you've got this economic chaos, social changes, messy relationships.
Yeah.
How do they cope? How do they navigate all this?
Well, they try to find some control, some way forward. Look at Nelson, for instance.
Right. After all the initial fumbling, he comes up with this idea for the car lot. Convertibles.
Yeah, TR6s, Cougars, Olds, Delta 88s.
Mhm.
He sees them as collectibles.
And Harry's first reaction is just dismissal. You're a disaster.
Typical Harry. But then,
They sell like hotcakes.
exactly, it's this unexpected success. And it's kind of ironic, isn't it? Harry's selling practical Toyotas, Nelson selling these classic American gas guzzlers as investments.
Well, what's the insight there?
I think it's that moment where Harry realizes Nelson was right. It's a grudging respect, maybe. A shift in the power dynamic.
A generational shift in knowing what's valuable.
Yeah. Nelson taps into something new, and Harry has to accept it. It's this surprising moment of connection, almost pride between them.
And Harry and Janice, they make a move too, right? Towards stability.
They do. They decide to buy their own house in Penn Park.
And Harry's logic is pure rabbit. In
Yeah.
inflationary times, debt is a good thing to have.
Yeah. Ever the pragmatist, even in his reasoning. But fundamentally, that house, it's about seeking stability, isn't it?
Trying to anchor themselves.
I think so. In a world that feels totally out of control, owning their own place, defining their own space, it's a powerful move. It's about priority shifting, trying to build something solid amidst all the family drama and economic jitters.
And as Harry gets older, he starts thinking more philosophically about life, time.
Yeah, there are these moments. He thinks about people whose lives are just over before they even realize what happened.
Never knew it hit him. That's sobering.
It is. But then there's also this other observation about God.
Oh, yeah.
He reflects that God had sort of shrunk to the size of a raisin lost under the car seat. But now, God is suddenly great again everywhere, like a radiant wind.
Wow. So after all the cynicism and anxiety, is still room for something more.
It seems so.
Yeah.
What it suggests is that Harry, despite everything, the compromises, the anxieties, the sheer messiness, he still finds these maybe fleeting moments of joy, of connection, even a kind of spiritual awareness.
He's still searching, still evolving.
Exactly. The world keeps changing. The great American ride might feel like it's ending, but life keeps surprising him. New kinds of resilience, new discoveries. They still emerge, even in the chaos. He's navigating it. Maybe not perfectly, but he's still in the game, still looking for meaning.
So we've really dug into this specific slice of American life, seen through Rabbit Angstrom's eyes. The shaky economy, the shifting social scene, the tangled relationships.
It's a lot, and you see how those big forces really shape the day-to-day, the intimate moments.
In a world where Harry feels like that great ride is ending and he asks, is there enough time? It makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. Life just keeps unfolding, throwing curveballs, offering unexpected moments. So, maybe the question for you, listening, is what can we take from Harry's journey about navigating change in our own lives, finding meaning when the ground under our feet feels like it's constantly shifting?